Võrkpallijuttude 15. saade vaatab tagasi kodusele EM-ile, kus meie koondise eesmärgid jäid küll täitmata, ent igal Eesti mängul meeskonda toetanud tuhandete fännide jaoks jääb Tallinnas toimunud turniir kauaks meelde. Eesti meeskonna esitusi vaagisid ja tulevikku vaatasid peatreener Cedric Enard ning diagonaalründaja Renee Teppan. Kas koondise eesmärkides tuleks tulevikus olla tagasihoidlikum?
Ei, endiselt ma arvan, et me peaksime alagrupist edasi minema. Ma arvan, meil on levelit piisavalt ja okei, et see tase, kui selline üldiselt on ühtlasemaks ilmselgelt läinud, et selles ei kahtle ka ilmselt keegi, aga ma ikkagi usun, et individuaalselt meil on kvaliteeti rohkem, kui on näiteks Slovakkial või Horvaatial, kes olid meil seekord alagrupis, et see jällegi tulemuses võib-olla ei väljendunud, jah, okei, ühe võidu me saime, aga oleks pidanud 3 saama, arvan endiselt, et eks põhjuseid oli erinevaid, jah, miks läks nii ja miks läks naa ja selles mõttes, et see Läti esimene mäng, eks seal olid ka teatavad põhjused, et üle pika aja täis maja, kodupublik, värgid-särgid, et see ei ole kindlasti mingi vabanduse otsimine, aga see oli ilmselge põhjus, miks nii läks ja arvestades, kes meil nagu siis ree peale nagu jäid, et see selles mõttes on ka arusaadav, et keegi ei süüdista kedagi, aga paraku tiitlimevõistlustel väga andeks ei anta, et elu on kiire ja karm, et sa võid keskenduda või valmistuda selleks oma peas 2 aastat, aga see üritus reaalselt kestab siin ju nädalake, et päris selles mõttes jah, ränk värk, et suve esimene pool iseenesest oli tipp-topp ja nagu humärke kui selliseid või mingeid asju nagu väga palju ei olnud, et jah, tervis oli ka seal nagu teatud meestel sihuke, et võiks parem olla, aga ütleme push'iti läbi nii-öelda. Et sellele järgnes siis 5 nädalat puhkust, peale mida panime täie hooga edasi ja isiklikus plaanis näiteks võin küll öelda, et ega 5 nädal kuidagi nagu päris ära isegi ei taastunud, et päris kiiresti tulid jamad ka kaela jälle ja selles mõttes oli raske tsükkel algusest peale. Et eks seal jah, kindlasti oleks nad teistmoodi asju teha ka.
Mis nagu rääkidagi sellest, et need kuldliigad ja asjad, mis tegelikult, mille point peaks olema see, et tegelikult tahtsime sealt kuldliigast kõrgemale saada, aga see aasta jäi üldse see challenger ära, et see on ikkagi üli keeruliseks tehtud, et kuidas sa mängijana näed, kas midagi peaks või võiks selles ettevalmistuses nagu muuta, et ilmselgelt seekord olid ju selged põhjused, vigastused, et mängijad olid katki on ju. Jah, aga olid ka eelmine kord ja selles mõttes vahe oli sees minu arust nendel 2 asjal, et seekord kuidagi ma arvan, et oleks nii mõnega ära suutnud tegelikult hoida, et kui tagantjärele mõelda, ma arvan, nii mõnigi mees oleks võinud teatud tegutsemise tulemusena ikkagi olla rivis EM-iks ka, et jah, mis ma siin ikka nimesid nimetan, aga ma olen veendunud, et olid ära hoitavad teatud asjad. Ja mis puudutab seda kuldliigat, siis tagantjärele võib öelda, et tegelikult see nagu mingil määral ta võib-olla valmistas meid ette, mingil määral mitte, et ilmselge, et sellist vabadust ja värki siin EM-il nagu me ei tunda ei saanud, et üsna esimesest punktist peale 5 mängu järjest meil oli ebamugav olla seal pätsi peal, et turniir ikkagi oli teine natuke ja miks see, ütleme, esimene pool ka kindlasti lõbus oli nagu selles vallas, et palju oli uut ja mehed ise olid pigem sellised, et üle pika aja taheti nagu tõestada, et tegelikult me oleme ka ikkagi olemas ja suudame ja oskame, et selles vallas kõik nagu enam-vähem laabus, et jah, üks siuke õnnetu poolfinaali äraandmine seal Türgile, aga suures pildis, ma arvan, et meil häbeneda seal ei olnud midagi, jah, võib-olla keegi mängis seal mingisuguse teistsuguse koosseisuga ja nii edasi ja nii tagasi, aga see ei ole kunagi meie probleem ja sport on sport, sa ei saa kogu aeg võtta paberil, et nüüd see mees oli puudu ja too mees oli puudu, kogu aeg on keegi puudu, et niimoodi see selles mõttes asi käib, aga ilmselgelt nagu sel aastal eriti võib-olla siis oli see asi keerulisem, kuna näiteks Tartus korraldasime samamoodi ju ühte alagrupi turniiri kuldliigas, aga paraku sinna ka nagu inimesi nagu ei saanud, et noh, hädasti oli vaja meil sellist momenti, kus sa lased mingi publiku saali, et see kindlasti oleks natuke lihtsamaks teinud. Ütleme siin võib-olla selle samuse EM-i alguse, et see on jälle tagantjärele tarkus, aga ma olen veendunud, et see nagu oleks kaasa aidanud, arvestades kellega me siis ikkagi lõpuks nagu peale siia EM-ile läksime, et teatud positsioonid jällegi absoluutselt süüdistamata olid sellised rohelised ja ilmselgelt läks ka natuke närvide nahka, see on okei, keegi ei panegi pahaks, et ega ju me kõik oleme mingil määral, ütleme, kas nüüd öelda päris dramaatiliselt läbi põlenud oma elus, aga see on kasvamise protsess ja noh, lihtsalt kahju, et jälle siin sellise atmosfääriga üritusel nagu juhtus, et selles mõttes tegelikult ju liit pani üli vinge asja kokku ja see, mis tagantjärele kajad, on ju ainult ülivõrdes ja positiivne, et selles mõttes ülikahju, et ei saanud, ütleme, rahvale anda seda, mida nemad andsid meile.
Kas sa selle publiku osas mõtledki nagu seda, et sealt okei, nad toetavad on ju ka, aga see ikkagi tekitab mängijale, eriti kui sa oled võib-olla noorem, tekitab mingi sellise pinge, et kui nad oleks saanud selle varem läbi elada, siis selle võrra oleks EM-il lihtsam olnud?
No jaa, kindlasti, aga...
Pinge ja ootuse on ju või...
Jaa, et aga ütleme, see publik on jah, ta on selline suhteline mõiste, et kui sul läheb hästi ja sa saad selle nii-öelda pundi nagu jooksma, siis ilmselgelt sa saad seda rahva taha ja sa naudid seda rahvast ja ta annab sulle selle lisamänge sinna väljakule, aga kui asjad ei õnnestu, siis paratamatult hakkab pärssima su sooritust ja jah, mida rohelisem ja noorem sa oled, seda ütleme, keerulisem on sellega toime tulla, et ega mis siin salata, ega ma usun, kõigil olid liblikad kõhus ja natuke ärev olla siin esimese mängu ajal, noh. Mitte keegi meist ei ole pikalt mänginud sellise publiku ees või üldse publiku ees, et me ei olnud ainsad kindlasti, et samamoodi ju kõik teised meeskonnad, aga eks ilmselgelt kodune selline asi paneb ka natukene ora juurde ja selles mõttes see kõik on nagu loogiline ja mõistetav, et kas või vaatame siin, mis juhtus esimene mäng Tammeru ja Allik, et noh, täiesti ebareaalsed vigastused selles mõttes, ühel õnneks natuke kergem, teisel hooaega lõpetav, et need, ma usun, olid tingitud lihtsalt mingisugusest meeletust adrenaliinist, kus sa kaotad oma kehale täielikult kontrolli ja ei saa aru, mida sa teed, et noh, siuksed jälle asjad, mis jällegi nagu tõestavad seda või kinnitavad fakti, et oli nagu ärevust omajagu keredes sees ennem esimest mängu.
No sina oled selline emotsionaalne ja vähemalt kui inimesed kõrvalt vaatavad, siis pigem ikkagi nagu enesekindel. Kuidas sa tunnetad terve Eesti nagu tiimi kohta, meeste kohta, kas kui nüüd nagu suurtest eesmärkidest rääkida, et kas iseendasse usutakse piisavalt, no nagu nii individuaalselt kui ka tiimiga koos, et või pigem on mingisugune, et kas usutakse või loodetakse, et midagi just juhtub?
Ma arvan, et seekord pigem oli tegemist siukse lootmisega, et mingil määral meil on, ütleme, see põlvkondade vahetus käsil hetkel, et paljud mehed ikkagi endiselt mängivad paraku Eesti liigas ja noh, võtame selle sidemängija positsiooni, et ilmselgelt ju on harjutud aastast aastasse selles mõttes mängima Gerdiga, et pikalt on ju oodatud ja loodetud, et tuleks keegi lööks jalaga ukse lahti. Ma usun, Gert ise samamoodi, et tal ei ole selle vastu midagi, et kui keegi tuleb ja suudab teda asendada, aga viimased aastad seda nagu ei ole tulnud ja olnud, et ega ma usun, et see on ka, ütleme, tema enda karjääri pikendanud selle võrra, et ta tunneb, et ta justkui nagu veaks alt kedagi, kui ta kohale ei tule või ei ilmu.
Sidemängijatest mängib Robert Viiber uuel hooajal Prantsusmaa esiliigas, Renee Teppan Tallinna Selveris ja Markus Keel põnevas Iraani meistriliigas.
Ma ei ütle, et tulevik on selles mõttes tume, aga noh, kui me vaatame näiteks nüüd Viiber läheb mängima õnneks välismaale, aga siiski ütleme mitte unistuste nii-öelda liigasse või ütleme kõige tummisemasse kohta, et jah, kindlasti ta mentaalselt veel kasvab seal, ma selles olen veendunud, tal on paras frukt, on see peatreener Ervin isa, et see annab talle kindlasti ütleme vaimujõudu juurde ja nii edasi, aga ääretult kahju on nendest või ühest konkreetsest ütleme sellest pakkumisest, millest ta nagu ilma jäi, et lihtsalt oli samamoodi natuke varem ütleme siis lepingul alla kirjutanud ja ei nõustutud teda nagu laskma, et aga nagu kui me räägime Renetist, siis olukord tegelikult on hapu, oleme ausad, et kui ta jääb Eestisse aastaks veel, siis põhimõtteliselt ma nimetaks seda natukene isegi, me ei taha jälle kellelegi liiga teha, aga tal oleks vaja minna, et ta on siin Eestis pikalt olnud, ta on olnud siin samas klubis ilmselgelt mingisugune mugavustsoon, mingid asjad tal on siin tekkinud, et ta on ikkagi inimene, kes oleks vaja saada kiiresti kodust välja ja ütleme nii-öelda ka isiksusena kasvama, et selles valguses ei ole nagu asjad imelised, et hetkel ju ütleme nende kahe otsa nagu vaadatakse kõige rohkem, aga ilmselgelt me ei saa ära unustada ka Markust, et mees ütleme natuke tuli metsast ja vahepeal juba tundus, et asjad ei suju, aga siis selline võimalus ja väga huviga ootan, kuidas ta sealt tagasi tuleb, et ütleme, tema on võib-olla ütleme mentaalselt kõige siuksem faam nendest ja kindlasti ta võib teatud tähtsates mängudes kunagi koondist väga selgelt aidata, et on olemas teatud punt, kelle peale ehitada küll, aga ütleme, nad peavad ise nagu ka kõvasti selles mõttes tahtma, et minna on veel palju ja selles mõttes aega natukene nüüd on, et jah, järgmine suvi küll on see EM-kvalifikatsioon jälle ees ootamas, aga ütleme, täna selle pärast veel muretsema pea ja aastaga võib väga palju juhtuda.
Peatreener tunnistab, et varasemate ja avamängus saadud uute vigastuste tõttu muutus olukord raskeks ja avamäng Lätiga määras palju.
It was really difficult, but thanks to the fans, I think it was really helpful to go through this tournament and to find a way to fight, because I think we fighted against all of these teams, and at the end, I think the first match against Latvia was crucial, yes, because of the loss, yes, but also because of the injuries, and so you combine immediately first game. Okay, that's the first game we have to play with the full whole and. But at the end, there is pressure. There are some guys still not experienced, but nothing against them. I repeat, it's just the normal process, and especially on the setter position, Gert was out. That's the deal. You cannot just switch like that. But it was no. I think they can be proud of that, and definitely, I think for the future, it's. For the guys, that's what I said as well. For these guys who had to take responsibilities, maybe earlier than what they expected in national team, it's a lot of experience. So it's good for them, and if it's good for them, it's good for national team. So still, I have these thoughts, and for sure, we wanted as a team. I wanted to go with these guys and with everybody to go through the pool. But let's continue to think about that. That's a mix of feeling. It's just a process that we had to start. But actually, I was not expecting this competition like that when we started the project together, and because for me to yeah, for sure, to miss all these players, it was not expected. But at the end, still interesting, and also for me, experience. Once again, I had to give the chance to young players, like I did many times in France in my club. And but you know that to compete on the highest level,
You need the best.
you need the best. You need the best. But the best can be a young player, no doubt. But when it's time to compete for highest level and against tough teams, you also need experience on the court. Definitely, this for sure. And that's maybe the topic and the point where we missed something big for the team.
You said yesterday, I think, that at some point during the tournament, you were more like a psychologist than a coach. Can you reveal what kind of talks did you have to have, or how difficult?
No, but it's more like okay, you have to prepare the game, you have to prepare the game plan, you have to watch the game, you have to do your coach job normal. But in this situation, when you see your guys, because they were sad. First of all, the injured guys, Carly destroyed, Robbie destroyed.
It was really difficult.
He's a so good guy because you can feel how he's on fire and he wants to fight for national team. And I heard that before, but I saw that in his eyes. And but he just cannot, you know. And when everything like that happened, 3 outside hitters in the same match. It's just unbelievable, you know, and at this point you lose the game, and 3 players and 3 outside hitters, and so now you are not as a staff member, or you are not the only one to be destroyed. The players, they are, fuck, what happened? This event, we are waiting for that since a long time, and now first match, boom. So everything is still open, but you know, you start to think about. Wow, now we have to, I have to, but more pressure. So yeah, it was something we needed to talk about and to manage. But once again, I think all the guys, they were helpful, not only in the court but in the hotel as well. I saw that sometimes they spoke together. They were so, but yeah, on this point it was quite specific.
Eesti-sugusel väikesel riigil on ka mängijate valik ahtam ja vigastuste korral lööb see eriti teravalt välja. Ometi on Enardi silmis meil veel mehi, kel koondises tulevikku võiks olla, näiteks Valentin Kordas.
I was surprised with Valentin Kordas. I was surprised and on the positive way. Big energy, explosive guy, big worker, and so yeah, not high, tall like Olku, or experienced and strong like Renee at the moment, but he's young. And yeah, on the setter position, these 3 guys, because I don't want to forget Marcus. Libero youth will have now new experience in France. So yeah, it's true that in total there are less players, for sure, but there are players, and definitely I think this big pool, big roster is interesting to work with, to develop, because now these new guys and young guys, they need to work, they need experience maybe abroad, like for Mert, for example. It's going to be really interesting to go in Roselard. They will take this experience. Vibou goes in the 2nd division in France, in Nancy, and they will take this new experience in the club. It's going to be really interesting for them, so for national team.
Kuidas peatreener meestega individuaalselt rahule jäi? Kas mõni mängijatest ka peatreeneri ootusi mingil moel ületas?
Before the tournament I was a little bit impressed by Carly. Carly did a really good job. He was not part of the national team last year, I saw him in Germany the full season. I knew what he's able to do, and in national team he worked so hard, and I was sad for him also for that because he is a really interesting player now for national team, and that's the words I gave to him yesterday. To just recover well because now national team needs you. You have to be part of this national team and to continue to give your energy. I was really surprised and happy about that. Unfortunately, I'm sad because I expecting to use a bit more Mert because Mert has this potential. This is not new. Yes, amazing potential, but unfortunately we have to be patient. I will have to wait a little bit to play with him in a big tournament like that. But this experience in Roeselare will be great also for him. Silver took more and more responsibilities. His reception was on a good level during the tournament. Still in defense he has to improve and to take more space on the court, but slowly he has to become a boss and not a shy guy like he is naturally, but I pushed him a lot on this way. I hope he will understand, and I hope he will work on this way also in the club, because now everything they heard in the summer and in national team, it's good to keep it and to bring it with them in their club. So and the setters, it was actually yesterday I was happy about Renee, because for me he has so great potential, so great hands, but he's so young. So for sure it's like that. Yeah, all these guys I was happy. Olku helped us a lot in this double role, opposite outside hitter, and Renee brings he gave his angry attitude to the team at the moment where we needed it to change something against Slovakia, and so I think all of them they try to bring something positive and to the team.
Mida arvab peatreener võrkpalliringkonnas levinud küsimusest, et eesmärkidest tuleks ehk samm tagasi astuda?
And you need to target high. That's my point. It's a goal. It's something difficult to reach, to go through the first pool and to compete then in this European Championship as far as we can. But if you want to improve as a team, as a player, then your expectations, your own expectations, have to be high. And I believe these guys. So now we have to talk about these new guys, because we talk about this new generation. They have to believe that was one of the words I gave to them. First of all, you have to believe you are able to do something, and then don't only believe but fight and give everything to do it. That's the first point. But if you don't believe in yourself or in your team, to say, oh okay, anyway, we have to be qualified for Europeans, and then we'll see. Makes no sense. Stay at home. Makes no sense. Every competition you have to for me, that's my way of thinking, but you have to start with the even crazy idea to say that, okay, and why cannot we reach this I don't know, quarterfinal? It can be crazy, but at least I think it's not because these goals are too high that you are crazy. If you try to reach height, I don't talk about to be champion, or to be European champion or world champion, or at the moment, no. But we are talking about qualification after the first round, for example. That's normal
Realistic.
goal. Yes. With these guys, yes. And that's the next target, the next goal. They have to be clear on and to get in the mind, because it's possible. Definitely, I think it's possible. Thanks to this experience now, it was not expected now, but they took this experience, the new guys, the young guys, and now just use it, and the seasons in the club and all this process now is launched. So yeah, I think it's something not crazy at all.
Kas Eesti mängijate eneseusk ja enesekindlus on piisavad, et tippturniiril edu saavutada, võrreldes näiteks prantslastega, keda Enard samuti treeninud on?
The French guys, and especially this generation now, they are crazy, because since they play together, they started to play together in national team at 15 years old, something like that. And since this moment, they always said, hey, and why always other countries? Why? Let's go and let's be crazy. Let's bring something. And it's true that sometimes, even yesterday, I spoke with some of them and say, hey, when you play, sometimes it looks like arrogant, because you're always smiling, joking. I know who you are, and I know that it's wrong. You just have fun, and I know that's your way to compete and to say, hey, we are, and even more now because they are the Olympic champion. But that's their way to be motivated, and for them everything is possible, everything. So we saw with experience that everything was possible on the good, but also sometimes on the bad way, to lose against. But this is French national team. This is how they work, and I would like to feel more and more. First of all, self-confidence in their volleyball capacities and what they are able to do, and then more and more ambitious, and to talk about results, to talk about where they would like to go together, to talk about because definitely they can do great things. This team now, because if I talk about new generation, I don't want to put the more experienced guys apart. They are one team, but all together, this mix now, experienced guys with now a little bit less unexperienced since this tournament, but still young guys. I think it's something interesting, and they can be ambitious, because especially when you have some talented players, young players like that. This I know very well, that sometimes 1 year, one season in one club, when you have 21, 22 years old, if you're working, if you have responsibilities in your club, and sometimes high responsibilities, then your level is improving like crazy. So then only 1 year after, you are back in national team with a boom, new level, and so your expectations and ambitions has to be even higher. This is the way in my mind that these guys should follow.
Eesti võrkpallifännid avaldasid Enardile tõeliselt muljet, sest meeskonda toetati nii rõõmsatel kui ka rasketel hetkedel.
We felt the support from the first till to the last game. Big support. It's I told you already, but when I came here, I heard a lot about the fans, and I was so frustrated because last year competitions cancelled everything, but here it was just crazy. First of all, organization was just perfect, and this is my thought, but also all the talks I had with the different delegations and with the French guys, and they were amazed about that. But then the fans in the hall, it's just crazy. Sometimes it was atmosphere like I have the chance to be coach in Berlin during the season, and I have crazy fans as well in the Maximilianhalle. They call this place the volleyball temple, but it was really similar at some point. It's just crazy how they push and how they give this support. And as you said, the results were not what we were expecting initially, but still the support was really high, and it was the last word I gave to the guys yesterday in the locker room. they can really be proud of this country because some, for example, for French guys, when I receive some calls or message, we come in Estonia, but what about volleyball in Estonia? Do you think people in the hall? I say, wait, come, you will see. Wait, let's wait. And at the end of the tournament, they were just like, wow. Definitely something huge and really positive. I will remember that for a long time for sure. It was great and really helpful for these guys.